In this lesson, we will choose one goal that we will be working with for the rest of this training. First of all, why only one? I'm a strong believer in the one thing at a time approach. Over the years, I saw that keeping yourself focused on one goal only pays multiple dividends and is extremely effective. Imagine if the soccer game would have 2 balls instead of 1 to go after. Most of the game, the players would run around confused and disoriented, deciding all the time which ball to go after. The game would be painful to watch. In the time of multitasking, it is a common approach to set goals in all the areas of our lives. We try to achieve as many things as possible at once. We strive for maximum productivity and effectiveness. As a result, we spread ourselves thin, and we don't have time to achieve everything that we want. We feel frustrated, depressed, and out of control. Let's compare two goal-setting approaches. Meet Mary and Bob. They are married, they have 2 kids, and they both have day jobs. Mary has one goal. She wants to run a marathon in a year's time. So she jogs every morning, she goes for a long run on Saturdays, she joins the local runners club, makes new friends, and in a year's time she runs the marathon. She feels happy and fulfilled. Now Bob has 5 goals. He wants to lose weight, find a new job, get good at public speaking, write a novel, and decorate the spare room. He works on his goals for a whole year, and as a result he has gained a couple of pounds, attended a couple of Toastmaster meetings, wrote 1 chapter of his book, stripped the wallpaper in the spare room, and spent a lot of time deciding what kind of career he'd like to pursue. He feels frustrated and depressed. Bob's approach is how 99% of people approach goal setting. I know the resistance of working on a single goal at a time. You might be thinking, but I will achieve only one goal when I could have achieved several. No, you would end up with one success instead of several failures. Slower in this case is much, much faster. We need to realize that we have very limited mental bandwidth. We're most productive when we're focused on less. As Leo Babauta says, have one goal. Focus on only one goal at a time and put all of your energy into it. You can do much by placing limits and focusing on the essential. Let's take another example and say you decide to work on 2 business projects at a time. Project A takes you 2 months to complete if you work on it 1 hour per day. Project B as well takes you 2 months to complete if you work on it 1 hour per day. So, you decide to work 2 hours every day on both projects. Let's take the best case scenario and let's say you succeed. In 2 months, you have 2 successful projects. But what if you focused on Project A first? You would have completed it in 1 month. And during the 2nd month, you would be able to work calmly on your Project B while enjoying the rewards of Project A along the way. I urge you to say no to all your side projects, no matter how tempting they might be. Let's choose one goal that matters to you the most, and let's focus on it for the rest of this training. Choosing one goal doesn't mean that you need to abandon all the rest of your goals. Once you have accomplished your current goal, you will start working on achieving the next important goal. Get into the habit of completing one goal before starting on the next. You will make much faster progress that way. Plus, you may find yourself more motivated to work hard on your current goal so that you can move on to something new. You have a list of 100 goals you wrote down in the previous exercise. Now go through it one by one and mark those goals that will really make a big difference in your life. Choose one thing that would have the most impact. Take a look at your life wheel and see what area of your life is most neglected. Is there a goal that would bring a dramatic improvement to this area? The perfect goal is exciting and scary at the same time. It's actually good if your emotional response to it is, "It sounds really exciting, but there is no way I could do this." Look closely at the last 30 items on your list. Imagine every goal as accomplished, even if you think right now that there is no way you can do that. How would it change your life? Is there a goal on your list that is connected to 20 years ahead visualization? So choose one goal and write a note in your journal describing the goal that you want to achieve and how it will change your life. And I will see you in the next lesson.